and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
There's a crisis in the White House.
What's the crisis?
And the president's top advisors have been called together.
Oh, jeez.
The sexual misconduct occurred inside the Oval Office. With the election only days away, how much will this scandal affect the outcome?
The president spent the weekend pressing the flash. He wasn't campaigning, he was dating, actually.
Now, Washington's top spin doctor
We can distract the press for 11 days till the election. I think we got a chance.
has an idea,
We can't afford a war.
We're gonna have the appearance of a war.
but he can't pull it off without Hollywood's top producer.
Do I know you?
We have some mutual friends in Washington.
Why come to me?
We want you to produce.
You want me to produce your war?
Not a war, it's a pageant. We need a theme, a song, some visuals. We need, it's a pageant.
New Line Cinema presents
How close are you to this?
What do you want the kid to say?
all the spectacle
I know we're all concerned for the president.
I know we're all concerned for the president.
I know that we are all concerned for the president.
He didn't sell the line.
all the drama,
The president's gonna go to war with Albania in about 30 minutes.
Albania's hard to run.
These are chips.
We need it for the arm position on the screen. It'll be a kitten. We'll punch it in later, right?
and all the effects of real war.
Okay, put the village behind her.
Give me some sound of screaming.
Without the casualties.
America has seldom witnessed a more poignant picture of
They used the same process with the last Schwarzenegger movie. You're the man.
Albania, Albania. That rhymes. I can't believe that we forgot a hero. It was like we sent him the Christmas card and we left out the fruitcake. There you go.
Sergeant Schumann, if I may, welcome to history.
How are you?
Anybody want a beer? Because I could party. When it's cooking, it's cooking.
From Academy Award-winning director Barry Levinson
When this goes national, I get to put it on my resume.
Actually, no.
What could they do to me?
Take him home to your house and kill you.
Academy Award winner Dustin Hoffman,
This is politics at its finest.
Academy Award winner Robert De Niro,
How would you like an ambassadorship?
That's my payoff. Hell, I just do it for a story to tell.
Oh, no, you couldn't tell anybody.
Listen, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, you couldn't tell
No, it's just it's a pageant.
It's a pageant. That's what it is.
Wag the Dog,
When the fit hits the shan, somebody's gonna have to stay after school.
12. 5. Power. I found everything this world has to offer. Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
So what do you say? Are you with me? Mutiny. Why would anyone want to be a pirate? This is the best thing there is. Wind in your back. Salty sea air. Loyal crew by your side. It's Pirates, ready!
What is it?
Or Jolly Roger. We are the Straw Hat Crew. We're heading up to the Grand Line.
A treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands, bigger pirates.
And that's where we're gonna find the One Piece.
You've been making enemies everywhere we go.
Chop, chop! Cannon! Hit the deck!
Luffy, they are hunting you.
I saved your ass. What? I saved your ass.
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
This crew, our crew, can handle anything.
I'll do you the kindness of killing you all together.
You're my captain from now until the end. I'm gonna kick your ass because no one messes with my friends.
What's so special about you?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. And I'm gonna be king of the pirates. I didn't know there were so many pirates. It's terrible. I know, right? Where's my face?
Can anybody help me? Please. I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this! Please. Help. Help. What happened?
You had an accident.
An accident, huh?
We dug you up. Then we brought you back to life.
Get on stage, and I call her by her first name.
What do you want with a dead girl?
I'm the same. Born from the dead. I am a monster.
Yeah, so am I.
This world is a black hole.
The corrupt are going to see life is here and it's coming to you from the monsters.
Yes! Yes!
Everybody dance! Everybody sing! Everybody move!
Please don't hurt me, please. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Did you do something wrong? Something you thought you might get away with?
Stop right there!
The dead have got something to say. And I'm saying it.
The bride of Frankenstein.
No, just the bride.
At the CPD, partnership is the cornerstone of success.
No, carrots, no! Beautiful!
You want to put bad guys away?
Ow! Stop pulling my ears, stop pulling my ears. Never pull a bunny's ears.
Be on the same page every day.
Jiggle it, let's go! I got this.
Here's the fuzz!
Toot toot.
Everybody run! Well, can't win them all.
Come on, get on up.
Let me ask you something. Do you think we're a good team?
Of course.
Into a zoo.
I just wish I knew what we had to do to prove it to everyone else. We've checked the perimeter, snoop a little. We find nothing, we bail.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Keep the music playing.
There's a snake!
Stop in the name of the law! Snakes aren't the the bad guys. I have to set things right. And when I do, my family will finally be able to come home.
Woo! Hops and Wiles. Dream team.
On the ground!
Help me save them!
I would like to call a partner meeting.
I want the fox and that rabbit. Do you know how many mayors they've already destroyed?
1, 2. I got up to 2.
All right, Carrots, any idea where you want to start?
Yeah! If you want to find you a reptile, I am your gal. Breathe it in. Woo! Zootopia has a secret reptile population. Just let me handle the locals. Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub, bub.
Hey, bub. Bubby, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub. Hey, ho.
Hey, bub, bub. Seen a snake?
Nope.
Wait! Cannonball! Baby, keep the music playing. We're wild and we can't be tamed.
I got eyes on them. In pursuit.
We have to solve the case.
It's not worth dying for. Judy!
Nick!
Good luck! I love you!
When you two save the city, maybe everyone will see reptiles ain't that different.
Is it true? You know everything about a person by touching them here?
Not everything. He's got more inside of him than any man I've ever met.
Who are you looking for?
William Shakespeare.
I have no talent for waiting.
The women in my family see things.
What do you see?
I see landscape, oceans,
You're having twins, my girl.
undiscovered countries. What do you wish to do, Hamnet?
I shall be one of Father's players.
Will you be brave?
Yes.
Will you be brave?
When shall we three meet again?
Our children's hearts beat. They smile, play. Never forget for a moment.
Mama.
They may be gone.
Mama.
My boy. He lives not. You should go to London. That place in your head is now more real to you than anywhere else.
I am myself indifferent on it. Again.
Do you not wonder what is in it?
In what?
The play.
What shall I do?
Keep your heart open. Look.
To die. To sleep. Perchance to dream.
What do you see?
Why?
Bye.
Why?
Bye.
Why?
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Bill. Bill will never learn.
Billy boy.
How you doing, Bobby?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Busy week this week, but
yes,
we definitely overall I would say good stuff to watch. But yeah. We'll get into it. Oh yeah, and I meant to bring this up to you earlier, but I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about it right now. But like, potentially there's gonna be Firefly news next week.
Yeah, potentially there might be some news relating.
Listen, man, they're hyping it up
in some way.
Yeah, and they're hyping it up, and at this point, it's like it better be something big. Otherwise, you're really.
I mean, I honestly think that they're all just going to be on like Nathan and Alan's podcast together?
So they said specifically that is not it. They are not doing a podcast together. They're not doing a convention together. They're not doing anything like that. So it's like, okay, you're really teasing us. You're
like,
and if you don't know the context, there are viral clips going around of essentially Nathan Fillion going to the doors of all the Firefly cast and essentially going to them and saying it's time. And lots of them will look up, and usually it's a goofy joke or anything. But we should be up. We got some viewers.
Oh, I think we got copyright stricken again.
Well, hopefully we'll be up soon.
Probably just because. Yep, we did. The Bride.
Stupid. The Bride?
Yep.
The Bride of all things?
I'm double checking that now. Like, I just.
So according to this, will be re-enabled soon. For the fucking Bride of all things.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Let's see. Are we up?
Because whenever.
Okay. We appear to be up.
Okay, we're back. All right.
Yeah. So apparently we were down. If you're listening, you just caught everything though. But vertical, I don't know. Horizontal, I know my channel is live right now. So
let me check mine.
Yeah, and we'll get into it because I will be honest. The Bride is probably my least favorite thing from this week, but we'll get into it when we get into it. But of all things to take us down for that, it's like. And you know what? I watched that trailer live on stream when yes, it's stupid. You know, I get annoyed that they even copyright the trailers because it's fucking promotional material. You want people to share that shit. I don't get it.
Well, the greedy fucks will be greedy fucks. So.
Yes, but anyways, both
of my channels are live, or both of my feeds are live rather.
But yeah, so apparently Nathan Fillion's visiting the cast of Firefly and essentially saying it's time, and it's a huge tease. And at this point, it better be something big. Otherwise, you know, if I hear people saying, "Oh, they're going to do Funko Pops," and if it's just Funko Pops, I'm going to be pissed. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we will have to see.
I mean. Well, I mean, other than the guy who played Shepard, because he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, they can't bring him back,
but he also died in the movie. And
his character died in the movie. So
did Alan Tudyk. Yeah, so
yeah,
and Alan's the one that they did not get together with.
Well, they didn't do that, but like they are sharing it on the podcast that Alan and Nathan do. So I mean, it's safe to assume Alan's involved in some way. But yeah, he didn't do a thing where he visits the door. But yeah, kind of excited. I would love an excuse to put Firefly and Serenity on the podcast. Of course, I guess I could just do it when there's empty holes, but yeah, I don't know. Well, we will see. We will see. I think the official announcement is supposed to be March 15th, whatever it will be. I will be honest, Chris. I actually prefer Firefly to Serenity. I think Serenity is a really cool movie, but I like the flow of Firefly better for the most part. There are episodes that aren't as good, but there's a couple episodes that are just bangers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this week we got some movies. We got some bangers this week too.
We do.
We got Wag the Dog. We're gonna finish off One Piece season 1. If you're watching because you're hoping we talk about One Piece season 2, which just dropped today. No, I did not have time to sit down and watch season 2 yet. We will get started on that next week though. But I did wrap up season 1 last night, and then we're talking about the new movie The Bride, with directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, starring Jesse Buckley and Christian Bale. Things to say. And then I'll be doing some Oscar catch up with Zootopia 2 and Hamnet. But also I will be giving you my Oscar predictions. So I will be telling you who wins the Oscars. So, you know, you'll know.
Well, your predictions.
Yes. And I will also be telling you who I think should win. Well, for the main categories. There's the lesser ones. I'm thinking for the I'll save the lesser categories for the main Oscar stream, but like the big categories I'll go over tonight. I have a whole presentation ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, The Bride copyright struck us. It's evil. But are we ready to dive right in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So our first movie is a documentary. Wag the Dog. This is a movie. This actually happened. It's about a president who is accused of having inappropriate relations with a minor girl and wants to cover that up by having a war. Totally fictional. Totally fictional.
Absolutely and totally fictional.
Not real at all. God damn, I didn't even remember that. I remember there was he had an affair, and well, it's been years since I've seen this, but I didn't remember that was literally an underage girl he had inappropriate relations with. I just remember he had like some sort of sex scandal. I was like, Jesus, this plays so much like real life at this point. It's ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, the only fictional thing here is that like in this movie they're having a fictional war with Albania, and in real life they just have real wars to cover up the sex scandals. Yeah, this is I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's a classic. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember really liking it when it came out, and I think rewatching it now it feels just so much more fucking real. That's ridiculous. So the president has a sex scandal. He's coming up for re-election. Robert De Niro plays Conrad Brain. He's like a fixer. He comes in and he's going to come up with a solution to get the president reelected because the election's in like 11 days. And all the presidents is kind of relying on these ads that essentially say, you don't change horses midstream. So Conrad has to figure out a way to bury the story about him and an underage girl. And so he goes to Hollywood. He goes to, I forget the name of the character, but Dustin Hoffman's producer character essentially is like, we have to come up with a war to cover up this scandal. So Dustin Hoffman brings his crew together and they come up with these ideas for a war. They come up with a theme song. They come up with a hero. They come up with a little backstory. Jim Belushi's Albanian, apparently. But yeah, they're fictionalizing this whole war with Albania. Why Albania? Because what do you know about Albania?
the Belushis were Albanian. Like John Belushi. Yeah. They actually are. Yeah.
Were they born in Albania?
I think that their parents immigrated over.
Okay.
But like, have you ever seen the old SNL skit with Belushi and the cheeseburger?
Oh yeah.
That's based off of an Albanian restaurant that he would go to all the time.
Oh really?
And like he took the staff there, like his team there.
I thought it was a joke. Of course, in the movie. They're almost joking about it, and then Jim Belushi's like, "I want to speak to my Albanian brothers," and they're like, "He's Albanian," you know?
Yes, he's actually Albanian. Yes,
which I thought
their family is. Yeah, no, I thought that was a nice touch.
Bobby, what are your thoughts on this movie? I think it's classic. But what do you think?
I thought it was thoroughly enjoyable, and there's something about movies that are made in this time period. I think that kind of mid to like. Between early and mid 90s, they have this aesthetic to them that is really great. And yes, it is kind of nostalgic, a little, yes. But even like the plot and everything is just so damn funny. And it just gets funnier and just more topical as it goes on. And I was definitely impressed as I watched this with just the cast. Because it just kept going, holy shit. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, I forgot about a lot of people in there. Like, I forgot about Dennis Leary. I forgot about Willie Nelson. I obviously know about Dustin Hoffman,
I
Robert
forgot
De
about.
Niro, and Hayes.
I also forgot about Willie Nelson too, and everything with Willie was great.
Yeah. No, he's the guy hired to do the music. I did remember Woody Harrelson in this, but he is great. I think he gets like 4th credit, and he doesn't have a big role, but holy shit, it is a role. He plays the war hero that they picked from special programs, but they didn't specify what program they're picking him from.
No.
Oh God. Like this movie has aged like a fine wine too. Like this feels so just real, which is, I mean, you could call this almost a horror movie.
Yeah.
It definitely has funny moments though, and it definitely is leaning into comedy. It is very timely. I didn't realize this, also looking into it. This is co-written by David Mamet, which is that's impressive.
Yeah,
this is a good fucking movie.
This was really good.
Gee whiz, Bobby, why do you want us to cover it though? I'm confused.
Oh, no reason in particular. It's not like anything like this is going on currently in our country.
Well, I mean, let's say our
not in our country, but it's not like any member of our administration is pulling a distraction tactic to divert attention away from any sort of scandal or questionable behavior of him previously or anything of the sort. But while I was watching this, I got a little curious.
Mm-hmm.
And our country was founded 1776, the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
And we are close to an anniversary of our country, 250 years. We have been a country. Now, if you had to guess how many of those years, or if you could put a certain percentage on it, how long do you think that we have been involved in some sort of war or armed conflict in the 250 years?
Here's the deal. I lean towards not a lot, but I lean towards in the past 100 years, a lot.
I'm talking the whole 250. Do you give up?
Yeah, I give up. I am.
We have been involved in some sort of war or armed conflict for about 225 to 235 years. So that's roughly 93%.
Holy shit!
Of the time that we have been a country.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize it was
some fun food for thought right there.
But I mean, I'll be honest. I don't see that. I mean, for this to be real, like our current president Donald Trump would have to be involved with some sort of sex scandal. Let's say with somebody. Let's name off the top of my head, like some random dude, like let's say Jeffrey Epstein or something like that. He's involved with a sex scandal. He wants to cover that up, so he's going to come up with a war against I don't know what's a weird country name. We'll go for Iran.
Mm-hmm.
God, do you think you'd actually do that?
I mean, yeah. I think it's more interesting that he would have projected it when criticizing his favorite political his favorite president to criticize, Barack Obama. He kept saying that he'll do it because he doesn't know how to negotiate properly, or what is it exactly? I know I'm gonna try and say this verbatim, but I don't think it really matters.
Oh, dude,
because I don't even think he understands the words that are coming out of his mouth most of the time.
You go back in time, he's done like 50 tweets talking about how Obama is gonna do a war for Iran to cover up something.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, it is very frustrating time to live in, and this movie has aged. Like I said, it's aged ridiculously fucking well. David Coker and I don't recognize the other guy. Okay. But yeah, that's David Coker right there.
Yes, that is.
God,
That
there's
is.
lots of people in this movie. I also forgot about William H. Macy's CIA agent, because they're doing this whole war for Iran. All of a sudden, they're surrounded by the CIA, and they're pulled aside to this restaurant. William H. Macy's just like, there's a couple things I know for a fact. I don't remember the first thing, but it's irrelevant. And the second thing is like, there is no war in Albania. And they're like, oh, well, how do you know that? And he's like, because I'm the fucking CIA.
I also have two, Chris, and I 100% agree with that. 100% agree with it. I've seen two of my grandparents pass that way, and it is all of the signs. Yeah.
Well, I mean, lots of people talked about how Biden, towards the end of his, really towards running his second time he was running in 2020 before he dropped out, he was not doing well. But the problem is, if you watch Trump, he's not doing well either. The issue is he turned it into part of his personality. So, like, when Trump is out there not doing well, it just appears like normal fucking Trump.
Yeah, and I mean, even though like he says crazy shit, even for him, he says crazy shit all the time. That even makes you just wonder, the fuck is he saying? I'm sorry to hear that, Chris.
Yeah, that's
that's always rough.
But yeah, this movie is fantastic.
This is a great movie, yeah. And like I'm always one for political satire, but just for some reason the urge struck me just that we should watch this because it's been a while.
Yeah. Another thing that struck me watching this early on is I was listening to the music and I was like, that sounds like Mark Knopfler guitar work. And of course, Mark Knopfler did.
I noticed the name when it said music, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
And the whole time, like, I just hear guitar and go, "Yeah, that sounds like Mark Knopfler."
Yeah.
And then at the end, finally, he has a song about wagging the dog, and I went, "And there it is.
Yeah,
there's his voice."
But yeah, this is an absolute classic. If you have not seen Wag the Dog, I highly recommend checking it out. It is a classic.
Absolutely, check it out.
Yeah. Anything you want to add, or should we dive into One Piece?
Yeah, let's get into One Piece.
All right, One Piece, season 1. We are wrapping it up. I think I probably like the second half of this season a bit more than the first half, and I enjoyed the first half a fair bit. But yeah, no, what I kind of realized was like we're doing like almost like 2-part character stories where the first 2 episodes, which are kind of more about Monkey, and then the second 2 episodes are kind of more about Usopp and Zoro. Then episode 5 and 6 are about this new character who I'm brain farted, Sanji, who is their cook. And apparently is good at karate, which I didn't realize until he was into a fight. And I was like, oh, that's where he's useful. And then the last 2 episodes are about Nami, who's been there the whole time, but I was waiting for a story about her, and she got a hell of a story.
Yes, she really did.
But yeah, the first 2 episodes here are about Sanji. They meet him up at a restaurant. He's working for it's not his dad, but it's almost like an adopted dad. He's a pirate.
Chef Zeph.
Yeah.
Who was just a big dude built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, and he's kind of a jerk to him, but like I love how he's kind of a jerk to him, but they establish so well why they're so close and why, like, Sanji looks up to him so well, because he has done so much for him. I mean, literally ate his leg for him.
Yeah.
It's wild, but yeah, I love the relationship between those two. Yeah, and it kind of bleeds into the introduction of the fishmen and their piracy, and how Nami actually works for the I'm brain farting on the main enemy of the fishmen, Arlong. Helps if I look at the names on here, but and how she actually steals the map to the One Piece and gives to Arlong in an attempt to free Herf's village. And Luffy just being the Luffy, is like like Nami betrays him. Like it's flat out betrayal. And he's like, I'm not giving up on her. I know what's in her heart. And it's like Zoro is even like, she betrayed us, bro. She left. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, Luffy's like, I will not give up on her because he's Luffy. And I don't know, it's kind of the charm of Luffy. Like he doesn't give up on people. But yeah, like all these characters get a backstory. I like all of them. They all feel complete. I feel like Usopp could probably get a bit more because I feel like Zoro's backstory kind of conquered what was his story. But he'll get opportunities. But I overall like this season quite a bit. I'm looking forward to watching season 2.
Yeah, I am too.
Bobby?
Yeah, I'm enjoying yeah, you're right. Season 1 absolutely gave backstories to our 5 main pirates. Not so much Usopp, but I think we're probably going to get a little bit more of him. I think we kind of got a bit with him in the episode the Here Come the Pirates, or whatever it was.
Well, his story was kind of mixed in with Zoro's, and I feel like Zoro's definitely conquered it. But Usopp got a little bit there, yeah.
No, I do agree with that, yeah.
But I mean, between the two, I also think Zoro's a cooler character. But
yeah, I also think Zoro's a little bit of a cooler character.
But yeah, honestly, these are all very cool characters. I like them all quite a bit. Which I mean, they're kind of the pirates with the heart of gold.
Yeah,
they're out there out fighting people. Usopp was more fleshed out in the anime manga. I would believe that. Well, the anime and manga definitely had more time because. There's a lot of episodes to the anime. I can't begin to imagine how.
And I think a season of that is almost I'm guessing 30 episodes or something like that.
Well, they haven't actually ended the season yet, so technically a season of One Piece anime is 1,100 episodes.
Jeez.
But they are split up into stories. But yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's just a lot of character writing, or not character writing, but that's how they do their storytelling a lot of the time. Yeah.
But yeah, I like this quite a bit. I'm excited to get into season 2. I did like the end of the episode 7 where Nami does end up asking Luffy for help, and he's like, "Of course I will, of course I will." And he screams, "Of course I will!" And it's like, yeah, that's Luffy. It's like, I think you had her with "of course I will," but you go for the dramatic effect, sure. And he does get a bounty for himself at the end, so he wins. Oh yeah, and I wanted to throughout the whole season, Luffy's been being chased by the Marines who go after pirates, and the main Marine is his grandfather Garp, who has a specific interest in him because it's his father or grandfather.
Yeah.
And I was actually expecting this to be something that just goes on throughout the series. It felt like one of those storylines that's kind of in the background throughout the whole series, but they actually resolve it at the end of the season. And I think maybe after Stranger Things, I was just expect him to carry it on, be like the military, just carry it on throughout the series, and then just forget about it at the end.
Let them all just die spectacularly
Stranger
at the end,
Things,
and that's
notes.
it.
That's how you resolve a storyline. But yeah, they actually resolved it nicely, where they end up in a fight, and Garp essentially realizes that's who Luffy is. Can't change him. Wish him good luck.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I kind of dig that. But yeah, all good characters. I like Garp, and I like the Marine characters that are building up too. Yeah, I like all these characters pretty much across the board. Obviously, the pirates not as much, but yeah, the evil pirates, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and the scumbag ones.
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I Buggy. I guess he'll be coming back. I'll be honest, he was probably not one of my favorites, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm excited to get back into it.
All right. So we're ready for the bride.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
dive into it.
Okay, so I want to get into some positives real fast because I don't think I'm positive on this movie, but I don't hate it either.
No.
Positive. Christian Bale's Frankenstein, I think, is fantastic.
Yes, I agree.
I think Jessie Buckley does a good job. I think her characterization is wonky, and we'll get into that. But I think she does a good job, and she has good chemistry with Frankenstein. I also think these two detectives, played by Peter Sarsgaard and
Penelope Cruz. Yes.
Who is 52 years old, by the way.
Yes, I was very surprised by that the whole time. I'm looking at her going like, I know who that is.
Yeah. But yeah, they have great chemistry as well. There is I don't want to get into negatives. We'll get into negatives in a bit. So I like those characters and their chemistry.
Susan
I like seeing
Sarandon
Annette
as the
Bening.
doctor.
Yeah, I like seeing Annette Bening as the doctor.
Yeah, that I didn't really realize it was her until the end, and I was just or till like the last few scenes with her, and I was like, holy shit, that's Annette Bening.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I absolutely dig the fact that Frankenstein's into movies. I like that aspect. He especially likes dancing movies. Very, very cool. And I will say that I think Maggie Gyllenhaal was going for something. I don't think she hit it, but she was going for something. In a lot of ways, this does follow a lot of the classic Frankenstein story, where like essentially these two are just like out there kind of living their lives, and like people start attacking them, and they do kill people, but it's pretty much all in self-defense. And essentially they get killed by the police mob that goes after them. I do appreciate how much it harkens to the Frankenstein story. Shall we start diving in? Well, why don't you go into some positives, Bobby?
Visually this looked really good.
Yeah, there's cool visuals.
Like the aesthetics of it, it looked good. I didn't think for a second. Well, that's not entirely true. There's a lot of it that I believed it still was taking place in the 1930s. Yes,
to a degree. There
to
was
a degree,
some fudging with that.
There was some like the dance club scene that was
the dance club where everybody's dressed like it's 1930s, but they're playing like almost modern goth music.
The actors' performances all around, I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought that was all good. I do agree with you that Maggie was trying to go for something, but I feel there were a few misfires with it. Not to say that it like makes the movie bad enough to walk. Oh, and I could say this: nobody walked out in my theater.
Yeah, I don't recall anybody walking out.
But chuds are gonna chud over things because they chud. And,
Listen, anytime a woman releases something,
there's usual suspects who are,
if it has any flaws, they're going to amplify it to ad nauseum. And it is annoying because there are plenty of good aspects to this movie.
Yeah, it kind of almost makes me want to ask that famous incel question, but I'm not gonna play that one.
But we'll get so first of all, this movie is very messy, and I think one of the messier aspects is started right at the beginning. And when they did this at the beginning, I was like, I don't know what we're doing with this. So the beginning begins with a monologue by Jessie Buckley as Mary Shelley. And essentially she's saying, this is the story I always wanted to write. And I'm never a huge fan of trying to, of trying to put words in people's mouths. She's a real person. I don't know. Like you better nail it if you're gonna do something like that, and they don't quite nail it.
Yeah, that I felt was a little bit of a misfire. I got what she was trying to go for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And later having Mary kind of possess the bride a little.
I think that was a misfire too.
Channeling, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but
well, also like in this world, Frankenstein exists. So in this world, Frankenstein is not a story by Mary Shelley. It's a real thing that happened. But then we also have Mary Shelley inhabiting people in this world, and I'm not sure what Maggie Gyllenhaal's going for. I don't feel she's hitting it really at all. I mean, it's coming off very awkward to me. Especially the possession aspect, because part of Jessie Buckley, and I think she does a fine job with the material she's given, but part of her thing is that like half the time she's Ida, and half the time she is well, I almost want to say most of the time she's supposed to be essentially Mary Shelley. Because it's the accent that's supposed to be Mary Shelley, and it's used, I believe it's her natural accent most of the movie. But every once in a while she has an American accent. And yeah, there's this possession angle, and like the people in this world recognize that she's possessed, and then they kill her. And it's, I guess, the world where supernatural things exist, but as far as we see, the only supernatural elements are Frankenstein and Bride here. The other thing, so another thing that really doesn't work. So I brought up, I like the chemistry between these two characters. I like the chemistry between these two characters. But there is also this moment where it's clear that Peter Sarsgaard has a past history of Ida, and they have a connection. And when they reveal that, I'm eager to find out what that connection is. And the connection is kind of just, not that big a deal. And it's like, he just knows her, and that's about it. And it's like, I was hoping for something more. I was hoping for something to fill this out a bit more.
Yeah, I was hoping, but it was not that at all.
Yeah, it was thin. And there's also this aspect where, like, in the 30s, apparently they become a viral sensation, and everybody becomes fans of the Bride and start doing them. Like, so part of it is that her skin got stained from the chemicals that Annette Bening used. It was a side effect that she didn't see. It just gives her the black splotches on various spots of her, mainly on her face, but on her skin. And apparently they become a viral sensation. Everybody starts doing that, and they introduce that aspect, and it plays nothing into the story, as far as I can tell. It's kind of weird.
Maybe one small scene of a payoff, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's aspects like that, and there's aspects like, they go to the goth club, and it almost feels like honestly, it feels like more of a modern day goth club with like a 30s aesthetic. And I'm almost watching it, and I'm like, you could have set this in modern day. I don't know why you didn't. I mean, I guess maybe you wanted to go for more of the period piece, but like, I don't know, if you're going to go for the period piece, go for the period piece. If you want to go for more modern aspects, go for more modern aspects. I mean, there's also this surreal element. So brought up how Frankenstein's this huge fan of movies, and like his favorite performer is this dancer played by Jake Gyllenhaal. And he encounters him, and Jake Gyllenhaal's kind of a dick to him, and I kind of like that aspect. But then all of a sudden it's like they're possessed, and they start do like a musical number there, and this is like the only time in this movie this happens, and it's bizarre.
Yeah.
And they don't really do anything with it. And the police show up, they see them, but they wait for them to finish the musical number before they really do anything. And it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, this movie's a serious mixed bag. I don't think it's terrible though.
No, I don't think it's
There-
anywhere near as terrible as most of these chuds are
No.
making it out to be. But
Absolutely.
like Byron had mentioned earlier, that these usual suspects of them just don't want women to be in anything, which is 100% true. And most of them just have. Yeah. I'm not even gonna finish my. Yeah. We're aware both of those douche canoes made it, and they can just eat a nice big fat bag of
yeah. And I will also say I like the idea of like remaking Bride of Frankenstein with a much firmer focus on the bride, making the bride the main character. Because let's face it, when you watch Bride of Frankenstein, it's a fun movie, but it is very much just Frankenstein 2 with like a cameo of the Bride of Frankenstein.
And like her real big screen time in the scenes that if you look up the original and the scenes of her, it's literally that she freaks out and destroys the lab and kills them all, and then the credits roll.
I mean, the actress that plays the bride might have less than 2 minutes screen time. Honestly, it's short. I mean, at the beginning, she has more than anything else.
Thank you, Chris.
So, like doing this story where you focus on the bride, I like that idea. And honestly, you might be able to make a much better movie of this if you cut out a lot of the extra stuff that just doesn't
I
work.
also kind of felt this movie would have been great if it was 30 minutes less long, like 30 minutes cut out of it.
Yeah, and honestly, like I was bringing up, like, well, that also thing, the Mary Shelley stuff doesn't work. I like how the Mary Shelley stuff's done in black and white, and there's even this moment where like we have Mary Shelley talking to Ida, and she's in like this glass jar, and it's black and white. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's a cool visually. It's great and a
it
great
just doesn't really
storytelling
sync with
element.
the story. It just
doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like I want to like that, but
And
it's
this
like,
this is Maggie's first turn as a director.
I thought it was her second.
Was it her second? What else did she? Let me.
Yeah. Let's see. Find this out live.
Okay, you can't just fucking Google, you pain in the ass. Three. She directed three.
So
Yes.
So she did a mini series
on that, and then the film, film Lost Daughter,
and then The Bride. So no, she doesn't have much experience as a director, and maybe she's going for something a bit too bold here because it's not.
Well, she was going for the art house film.
It doesn't. Although I like I said, I like Jesse. Like I like the relationship that Frankenstein and the bride build up because at first, like it's kind of a weird introduction because Frankenstein is like, I just want a bride. I am so fucking lonely. I want a bride. So they reanimate this corpse, and it's like, yeah, you're here to be his bride, and it's weird. It's like, but like,
yeah.
The relationship kind of works in the end. Like they hang out together and it kind of ends up working. But like there's just all these other elements where it's like, that really doesn't work. Like I feel like there is a good movie in here and it's just kind of buried under a lot of unnecessary crap.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything else you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say if you're like a huge fan of Frankenstein stuff, it might be worth checking out just to get Christian Bale's version because he does a good job. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this one. I think it also hurts that this is not that long after Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which was pretty fucking good. But yeah. Ready for Oscar stuff.
All right, yeah. Let's talk to me about some Oscar stuff.
Okay. Zootopia 2. So this is nominated for Best Animated Feature. I'm gonna try to watch the other movies nominated for Best Animated animated picture before I get to the actual Oscars, so I can give you more thoughts. Right now, I've seen 3 of them. So wanted to go ahead and watch this. Plus, it's a pretty popular movie. Although I didn't realize the first one was 9 years ago. I didn't realize that there was that big a gap between these movies. Also, I have to admit, as I'm getting older, time is just going by so fast. But yes, Zootopia 2. This tells the story of Judy Hopps and Jason Bateman's Fox. I brain farting on his name, but they are cop partners. Nick Wilde. And they're on a mystery, of course. And this mystery involves reptiles, mainly Ki Hu Kwan's Gary the snake. And probably the greatest moment in this is where he goes, "Hi, I'm Gary the snake," and they're like, "Oh, well, wait, what's your last name?" He's like, "The snake." And I will also say Ki Hu Kwan, total highlight in this movie, best aspect. He is hilarious in this. But there's essentially this mystery vault where the reptiles are being framed for a crime. And the truth is the crime is actually being done by these rich assholes, but the lynxes, and the reptiles are being framed because they're seen as outcasts, so they're easy to frame. They're underclassmen. So overall, there's like solid social commentary and a decent message behind this. Actual delivery wise, it's kind of, I mean, I think it's good for a kids movie. As an adult, it didn't really thrill me. This wasn't like Elio or anything where it works, but like, I think this was a fine movie, but like, I didn't think it was amazing at all. I think there's potentially a really good movie. But yeah, I thought this was just fine. Nothing thrilling. I don't actually have a whole lot to say.
I actually did not watch this one at all. I made no effort to watch this one. I tried to watch Hamnet, but I did fall asleep, and it was very late. It was late when I started it, so that was on me.
But yeah, this is decent. I'd say if you're a huge fan of the first one, check it out. But like, it didn't particularly thrill me or anything. Ki Hu Kwan was awesome in it though. But you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into the movie I really want to talk about, which is Hamnet. Because I'm not gonna lie, so like when I do these Oscar coverage, it's been years since I've done one of these, but when I do this and I go through and start watching these Oscar movies, you know, usually I can find at least a couple movies. Most of the movies I watch, I'll be like, well, that's decent. I don't think it's as good as people are making out, but it's decent. There'll be a few where I'm like, oh, yeah, that was pretty good. And a few where it's like, yeah, I get that why people are shouting it out. And then occasionally you get something like this. And this movie fucking knocked my socks off. I absolutely love this movie. I will say, if I were to critique it at all, I would say the first hour, I feel like not a whole lot happens. It's mainly about Agnes and Will Shakespeare and the beginning of their romance and the beginnings of their family and how he leaves a lot to work on his plays. And there's not a whole lot of conflict, but it is beautifully shot and wonderfully acted by Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal. Jesse Buckley's getting a lot of shout outs this podcast. But the second hour is goddamn fucking beautiful. Like, this is a wonderful movie. Yeah, no. So the second hour, just to get into the second hour, this just had me like in tears over and over again. This movie is a fictionalized version of kind of the origin of Shakespeare's Hamlet, and I am a huge fan of Hamlet. And I think part of the reason I didn't held off on watching this was because I didn't think they would do necessarily a great job with it because I have kind of Hamlet in a high regard. And I was thoroughly impressed with what it does because I thought it would do like a reinterpretation of Hamlet, and it doesn't. But it shows what could have inspired Hamlet, and it also reframes certain moments in Hamlet to different things. And it really hits hard. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into spoilers because it's tough to really get into this without really diving into spoilers. Yeah, the beginning of this is it's a fictionalized version because first of all, his wife is Agnes Shakespeare when it was Anne Hathaway in history, but they have this nice relationship. She's at home all the time raising the kids, but like he visits when he can, and he has a really good relationship, especially with his son, who really loves the shit out of his dad and is always sad when his dad leaves and very upset when his dad leaves. And the son's twin sister ends up terribly sick and pretty much on death's door. And there's this moment where the son is laying in bed with his sister as she appears to be dying, and he's like, I will give my life if it will save you. I will give my life if it will save you. And then we come in the next morning, and Agnes, the mother, walks in, and the daughter is doing much better. It's like, oh, thank God, the daughter's doing better. And all of a sudden, the son is deathly ill, and he doesn't make it. And during all this, we see Shakespeare rushing home, and he gets home, and he sees his daughter walking around just fine. At first he's like, "Oh, thank God! Oh my God, everything's okay." And then he sees the body, and then he's like he had no idea his son was even sick, and he's just gone. And you can instantly see how this hits the emotional levels, But then he's like, I have to run off and work on more plays. And his wife's like, no, I need you here. I'm freaking out. And he's like, I have to work on a play. And the play he is working on is Hamlet. And during the play, there's the scene where Hamlet is visited by the ghost of his father. And it's just playing out like, that normally does in the play, in the story, but except like the actor that plays Hamlet does bear a bit of a resemblance to his son, and Shakespeare is playing the ghost of his father, and it reframes the entire scene as Hamlet having a goodbye moment with his son that he never had in real life, and that is intensely powerful. And then there's other moments throughout the end of the movie like that, because I almost want to say like the last 20 minutes or so are just redoing moments of Hamlet, but reframing it with this past history that we now see, which is fictionalized, but it's still really powerful. Yeah, I think this might be my favorite movie of the year. I was not expecting this to hit me as hard as it did, but I love this. It's a beautiful looking movie, if nothing else. I think it's a crime it wasn't nominated for cinematography. Absolute fucking crime. But Jesus Christ, I love this. It's been on my mind the entire time since I've watched it. It is so fucking good. If you are if you have a passing interest in Shakespeare at all, I cannot recommend this enough. This is a beautiful fucking movie. Yeah, I was not expecting this to hit me as hard as it did, but I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But yeah, I highly recommend this. Chris was saying it's the best movie by Chloe Zhao. I haven't seen a whole lot of Chloe Zhao movies, but of what I've seen, yes, this is amazing. I would also call it best movie of 2025 as well. But yeah, this was amazing. But speaking of Best movie of 2025. We got some Oscar predictions to go into, so let me get into more of a serious mode. Because God, even thinking about this movie, I was like, God damn it, I'm getting emotional. This is so fun. It was so fucking good. There's lots of. Let me go ahead and go over some of the minor category predictions here. I'm going to try to do more research into them, but like more research into what my opinions are on the movies. But I give you a lot of predictions on what I believe will win, just looking at the numbers and what's going on so far. So best casting. Looks like that I would believe that would go to Sinners. Best sound.
Yeah.
Fuck. Best sound's gonna go to F1. F1 is easily the worst movie of the Oscars I saw. Yeah, vroom. Best production design. Frankenstein.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best documentary, All the Empty Rooms. Best editing, One Battle After Another. Best costume design. I'm shouting out predictions here. This is not what I necessarily think will win.
I know.
But
my prediction for that is Sinners.
Best costume design. Yeah, Frankenstein. Well, that's Frankenstein. It's not Smurfs 3, which is shocking. I know.
No, I think best costume is going to go to Sinners because that was awesome.
Best Frankenstein. Yeah, I'm going Frankenstein.
Okay.
Best visual effects, that will go to Smurfs 3.
Yes, that will go to Smurfs 3. Absolutely.
Documentary will go to The Perfect Neighbor. Adapted screenplay, One Battle After Another. And that is, by the way, not my pick, but that is what I predict will win. Original score, that'll go to Sinners. Original screenplay will go to Sinners. Original song will go to K-pop Demon Hunters for Golden. Animated short film will go to Butterfly. Live action short film will go to A Friend of Dorothy. International film will go to Sentimental Value. Animated film, best animated film. That's a pretty big category. I'm going to try to get caught up so I can give you what I think should win. But what will win will be K-pop Demon Hunters. Best cinematography will go to Sinners. Best supporting actress. Well, you know what? We're getting to the big ones, so we're not going to present those on here because I have a whole PowerPoint for these.
Oh,
so we're getting to the big categories now. So we'll actually go into a bit more discussion.
All right. So best supporting actor.
Best supporting actor. We got Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another. He was solid. Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. He was really good. Delroy Lindo for Sinners. He was really good. It's
really
Delroy
good.
Lindo.
Really good in that.
Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. He was good
also
as well.
He was also pretty good.
Yeah, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. He was really good. Now, what will win? I'm pretty confident Sean Penn's going to get for One Battle After Another. I'm pretty confident this year is going to be a big year for One Battle After Another, and I do like that movie. But I don't think it deserves quite what it's going to get.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as it's being made out to be.
I think it's really good, but yeah, I don't think it deserves. Yeah. Like I think there's better.
Yeah, there's better movies, especially by the director. But just yeah.
What do I want to win? I think Stellan Skarsgård killed it in Sentimental Value.
I want Delroy to win. I think
I would not be upset if Delroy won, if nothing else, just because it's Delroy Lindo and he's amazing.
Because can you name a bad performance he's turned in?
No,
I could name several bad. I can name several bad Sean Penn performances. Several.
Well, dude, like Delroy Lindo was perhaps the biggest shining light in Congo. Like he gets one scene in that movie and he shines in that scene.
And he upstages Tim Curry in it.
Yes, shockingly, yes. But yeah, he's amazing.
I do love his scene in that.
Yeah.
What are you doing in my country, you piece of shit?
Best supporting actress. This time we got Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value. I'm gonna slaughter her name. Inga Ibdater Lilias, Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan, Weapons. Wumi Moscow. I'm sorry, I'm slaughtering these names, for Sinners, and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. I personally think they all do a good job. I will say my favorite three are the three in the middle. Elle Fanning was good. I would not put her in serious contender. Tiana Taylor, I know has a chance of winning, but I don't know. I thought she was fine, but she didn't blow me away one battle after another. But I am pretty confident Amy Madigan's gonna win this, and I won't be upset if she won this because she's an awesome actress and she was awesome in Weapons. But I personally thought Inga Ibdatmore Ilyas, and I'm slaughtering her name, I know, but she was phenomenal in Sentimental Value. Essentially, her character is very secondary, and then like in the second half, her character just takes off and becomes like this powerhouse, and I love it. But yeah, and mainly Sentimental Value is worth watching for the performances. The movie was fine, but like the performances are amazing in it. But anyways, Best Actress, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, I think Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue is my least favorite performance on this list, which tells you how good performances are on this list, because I thought she was outstanding in that movie. But everybody else is better, in my opinion. And God, there's absolute standouts, mainly Jessie Buckley, Rose Byrne, and Renette Reziv are all phenomenal. But anyways, Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Renette Reziv as in Sentimental Value, Emma Stone in Begonia, and Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. Any thoughts on this one, Bobby? Oh wait, yeah, I don't know if you've seen these. I don't know.
I think Begonia is the one I've seen. I actually did watch that after we covered it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I could see that one, and it probably will, because usually when they cover stuff like that, it's kind of a gimme one. It's like that in war movies.
Yeah. Jessie Buckley, I am fairly confident will win this. She's been winning. She's been winning all the award circuits right now, and frankly, she is amazing in Hamnet. So I do not fault that at all, which is why for me she should win it as well. She knocked it out of the park. She was amazing, and that's after seeing Rose Byrne kill it, and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, and also after seeing Renette Reziv kill it in Sentimental Value. She acted opposite Stellan Skarsgård and not only held her own, but stole quite a few scenes from him. They are both amazingly good in that movie. But yeah, between all of them, Jessie Buckley just absolutely crushes it. And now we get to Best Actor. Bobby's all-time favorite actor, Timothée Chalamet, and Marty Supreme.
Yeah. I hope he loses, and I hope there's a close-up of him crying.
I actually hope he loses too. Not that he doesn't do a good job in Marty Supreme. He does a good job, but like there is definitely, I would say there's at least two better performances on this list. Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent. Now, I am actually fairly confident Timothée Chalamet will win this one. I don't want him to win it, but I think he will. I think he will.
I don't think Leo's gonna get it.
No, I don't. So listen, I think when we're talking about acting in One Battle After Another, there's good acting in that, but like I really feel like Sean Penn really steals the show in like every scene he's in that movie. But yeah, I think Timothée Chalamet will win it. Who do I want to win? I think Michael B. Jordan fucking crushes it. And
it's long overdue that he gets some actual praise because, yeah. I hope Michael takes it because he did do.
I hope he does too.
And I mean, this isn't only his great performance, but in this, he's playing two separate characters who are complete and total polar opposites.
Well, they're different, but they're also similar. There's
Similar
so many
in
ways that they're
so many
similar. But
ways,
there's so many
yeah.
different ways that they're different, and I love that. He does it so fucking well, and he plays these two complete characters, and they feel like completely different characters. It's so well done. I mean,
yeah.
I loved his performance in Sinners. Fucking amazing. Best director: Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Josh Safey, Marty Supreme. Joaquin Tier.
Joachim.
Yeah. Sentimental Value. And Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Yep. No, I think Michael B. Jordan has a decent shot. But yeah, I don't know. I just have a gut feeling Chalamet's got that.
I think him, well, as you know, Chris brought up him being obnoxious lately. I think that's going to be might hurt his chances a little bit. That's my opinion. That's why I think he's not going to get it.
Mm-hmm. I hope you guys are right.
I really hope so too. Because if we think he's obnoxious now, my God, could you imagine how pretentious he'll be now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's already suffered a lot of brain rot by dating a Kardashian. So,
oh, and I think Jay Bird's bringing up a good point. Michael B. Jordan is pretty much fantastic in everything I've seen him in. I mean,
agree.
the only exception I'd say is that Fant Four Stick, but like, I don't blame any actor for
he kind of yeah, but they all did the best with what they were working with.
Absolutely. What they're working with was dog shit. But
well, yeah, the script was terrible.
They had good cast though.
Okay, yeah, and besides, they had like someone who was like probably one of the best picks for Doom, and just made him completely nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
But
God, yeah, Toby Kebbell, fuck.
Like he
should have been an amazing Dr. Doom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
Truly
cast didn't deserve the script. Yeah, the cast didn't deserve that script. I mean, Miles Teller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what a great, like, if you're doing a young Reed Richards, Miles Teller, fucking yes.
Yeah. Like, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
But anyways, these are contenders for best director.
I think Paul Thomas Anderson is gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel this is his best work, but it's not his worst. But again, I don't think that this is worthy of half of the Oscar buzz it's been getting. But that's again my opinion.
I think I might just have a slightly lower opinion of Paul Thomas Anderson than you, because I do think this is one of his better movies. But yeah, so I agree. I think Paul Thomas Anderson will win this.
Who do I want? Oh, Ryan Coogler. Yeah.
Well, I'm going with Chloe Zhao.
Okay.
I would love if Chloe Zhao won this. Because Hamnet was so fucking good.
Okay. From what I saw of it, I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. But best picture, Begonia. F1. I'm sorry, I don't get F1. Did they
Brad Pitt?
Is that it?
Brad Pitt. That's.
I mean, I love Brad Pitt, but come on.
I mean, he at this point he's Oscar royalty. He's Hollywood royalty.
Yeah, but there's better movies than.
Oh,
F1.
there absolutely are better movies.
Hell. But Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Listen, with the exception of F1, I get why everything else is on here. I watch these movies. I'm like, okay, I get it. Now, what will win? You could probably guess. It's going to be One Battle After Another. Typically, not always, typically Best Director and Best Picture go hand in hand. Now, what do I want to win? Well, if you saw earlier in the podcast, you probably know I want Hamnet to win. I was not expecting that movie, like to see it so late in the game and just how hard that movie hit. God damn, it was fucking good. I'm trying to think. Before I saw Hamnet, I kind of want to rewatch Sinners, but I was leaning towards maybe Sinners, or I don't know. I honestly, I would love if Sinners won, just because horror movie love would be nice.
Yeah, some love for horror movies. I mean, there's a bunch nominated this year, which is great. I am hopeful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
we'll
last
have to
time
see.
a horror movie won any Oscar that I can think of. Was it Jaws?
I was leaning towards Silence of the Lambs.
Maybe Silence of the Lambs. Yeah.
There's probably something sooner than that, but yeah, Silence of the Lambs sweep the Oscars.
Speaking of, I saw a trailer for that today where they're re-releasing it to theaters.
Great fucking movie, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that would be kind of cool to see on the big screen.
Yeah, I never saw it on the big screen.
Neither did I, and that would be cool.
I mean, listen, I like One Battle After Another a fair bit, and I think Frankenstein's solid too. I can live with anything besides F1. I don't think F1 has a shot at it. I would be really annoyed if F1 won. God damn it, why?
I'd be annoyed if Marty Supreme won.
Well, yeah.
Actually, it would be funny if that won and Timmy didn't get the Oscar pick.
That'd be fine. Marty Supreme is a solid movie. I don't think it's one of my favorites, but it's solid. But yeah, those are my big picks. I'll have a bigger list when we get to the actual Oscar live stream. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in those ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. How you doing, Bobby?
I'm all right. Next week,
but yeah,
that's all right.
But yeah,
next week. Week we're getting into Star Trek Starfleet Academy episodes 7 through 10.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up,
and we're gonna dive into season 2 of One Piece, episodes 1 through 4, and then we're going to watch Hoppers, which is an animated film, I believe. And for the Oscar coverage, which will be after the Oscars, will just be a recap of Sinners and Frankenstein.
Yeah, revisit those because it's been a while since I've seen them. I like to refresh myself before I go into the Oscars. So yeah, those are 2 guaranteed good movies.
Yeah,
I've already seen part of Starfleet Academy. I know one episode's kind of meh, and then one episode's really good. So. Oh yeah, that was kind of wild when Eddie I think Eddie was really good, but I also think Michael Keaton was really good too. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't begrudge any of them, but yeah. Yeah, no, Sinners Sinners has a shot. I don't think it's gonna win, but it has a shot. And I would be happy if it won.
Yeah, I would too.
Although I'll be honest, I'm fine with One Battle After Another winning because I thought it was solid, but yeah. As long as F1 doesn't win, I'm good.
Yeah. F1 shouldn't win because that looks terrible.
In case you couldn't tell, I'm not a huge fan of F1. I don't get it. It's like, okay, cool. They're racing cars, whatever. No, I've heard really good things about Hoppers too.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Should be hopefully it's better than The Bride, but I don't know. The Bride had good elements. But yeah,
I will say that there are people who said it's what the Joker Deluxe wanted to be, and I didn't see that at all.
No, I didn't see that. I mean, no, I don't get that.
No.
Yeah, I'm really trying to visualize that because no. I will say, if you're wondering, say what you will about The Bride, is vastly superior to Joker too.
Oh God, yeah.
Not even in the same league.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of a misfire. But
you know what movie I could tell you it wasn't?
What?
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
That is true. Well, they didn't kill enough Nazis in it.
No, but that I can never get tired of watching that on film, though.
Well, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say every movie can be improved by killing Nazis.
Just by having to see them just killing a bunch of Nazis.
Dude, I did think it was wild in Sinners. I'm looking forward to rewatch that. But like, it feels kind of tacked on the scene at the end where he's just killing the KKK. But I am all for it.
But like, Remy did tell them that they're going to come by in the morning and kill all of you. That is what's going to happen. Yeah.
It felt tacked on, but I was like, I am here.
It was just so
awesome watching. Do it.
So great watching.
Yes. It's one of the few moments where you tack on something. It's like, okay, my opinion,
even that scene where Sammy's playing guitar and then like the ancestors transcend time all together for that one that whole thing
is so amazing.
If like I mean when I first watched that in the theater, I needed like a minute to unpack everything I just watched there. I'm like, okay, I need to focus on the movie. Like, holy crap, that was awesome.
Yeah, no. So, dude, it's kind of wild how Sinners just has this. It just has one like musical break for just that one musical like scene.
Well, there's a few music numbers in there, but that was a huge break. Yes,
that was like a huge break where like time is like mixing together. You're seeing modern stuff and older stuff. It's all mixing together, and it's so wild. And it just does that one time. And normally that would feel so out of place. But the fact is, the movie is so good, and that scene is so good. It's like, I guess, eclectic with how it just works because it's all so fucking good.
Yeah, and even in that scene, they had even talked about how people have there's been people throughout history who have the act of bridging time through music, and that is one of the overall messaging in that film.
Yeah,
and that's just like if you're just kind of wondering what the hell do they mean by that, yeah, that's a visual representation of it right there, and it was just so cool.
I mean, hell, the movie does end with a post-credit scene in modern day. So,
and old Sammy is played by Buddy Guy. Yeah. Well, 92, but I mean, Buddy Guy is always like
that's true. Yeah,
yeah. When I saw him, I was like, oh, sweet, Buddy Guy. Hell yes. Oh, we get to listen to him play the guitar now. Hell yes. And that's coming from me as a fan of his guitar playing and him and his music. So. I had my fanboy moment in that theater.
Oh yeah,
that moment I was like, dude, fucking Buddy Guy.
Looking forward to rewatching. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and purchase it just to have a copy available.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's next week. I will be live with a normal stream covering comic books and chuds on Thursday. Oscar stream will be Sunday, and and then podcast next Tuesday. Anything you want to talk about, Bobby, before we sign out?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, and hopefully we have cool Firefly news next week instead of just,
Yeah, hopefully there's like some substantial Firefly news.
Yes.
I'm hoping because all the teasing stuff has been great.
Yeah. It would be evil if it's not something really big.
But I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that show still has one of my all-time favorite quotes from like any series at all.
Oh, which one is it? Because there's lots of good quotes.
Let's be bad guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, that's a great episode too.
I mean, there's so many great quotes. I mean, if we're talking about
it's a great hat, isn't it? Cunning.
Yeah.
A man walks down the street wearing a hat like that. He is not one to be messed with.
No. Oh, dude, like the thing that always pops in my mind is when Inara brings her one client on board, it ends up being another woman, and Jane's just looking, he's like, I'll be in my bunk.
Yeah,
you just know.
I want to trade you. I call her Vera.
Yeah, my days of taking you seriously are seriously coming to a head. God, there's so many great moments.
How dare you shame me in front of strangers?
Beautiful floral bonnet.
I swear by my beautiful floral bonnet, I will kill you where you stand.
Yes. But yeah,
and a special hell.
Yes. Oh yeah, the special hell.
The special hell.
But guys, hopefully we have news on that one next week. But
Yeah, because I'm also down for rewatching that series.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. I haven't seen it
always
in a
down for
moment, but
rewatching
yeah.
Firefly and Serenity.
Mm-hmm. But guys, we'll see you next week. Party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.